It's the Don't Make It Weird podcast with your hosts, Daniel and Dinas Intro.
What's going on, all you folks at home? It's your favorite 80s shock jock, Daniel Quigley, and I'm here with episode number 43 of the Don't Make It Weird podcast, and this is a very special episode. And before I go any further, let me just start out by saying, hello, ladies! And this is going to be a very sensual Valentine's Day episode. But before we get too sexy up in here, it's time I introduce you to the better half of this team. The valiant, virtuous, vexatious volcano who the world wants as their Valentine. Dina Sexysaurus.
I didn't know that was the intro you had planned.
Perfection. No, this is about as sexy as it gets. For the folks at home that are not watching on YouTube, Dina's wrapped in a dinosaur blanket. You can't see her face, and it's smoldering here in the Don't Make It Weird studios right now.
You're welcome. I really didn't know that was the intro you had planned. I was like, this will be funny.
It is, and it's very sexy, Dina. It's unbelievable. You've got it going on right now with that dino blanket.
Oh, thank you.
Hair's on point. Yeah, and look, you dressed up for the folks. You dressing up for the folks at home?
I wore my little black dress for the people at home.
Again, if you're not watching on our YouTube page, you are missing out on some scintillating Dina dress action.
Is that a word? Scintillating?
Scintillating.
You said scintillating.
No, I said scintillating.
You said
there's no scintillating. We're going to have to refer to the tape. I disagree. Okay. I disagree. But you know who can help us out with that, Dina? We got a third member of our team, and let me just start out by saying, sweat, baby. Texas drop.
No, we're not doing that. We're not doing blood eye ganking. No.
Why not?
No, you know why.
All right. Let me get to. All right, I got another thing for you. Okay. All right, audience. I want him smothered. I want him covered like my waffle hand / browns coming into the FedEx never reaching apex.
Mr. Quigley.
I'm just trying to set the mood. All right, can I just do your intro for real this time?
Hold on. Are you actually going to do it for real this time?
Yes, I'm going to do an actual intro for you. I'm not inappropriate and immature like that, Shawn. Okay.
All right, I'm trusting you.
Okay. All right. Here we go. Audience, we have the third member of our team, and let me just say that I want to lick him from.
He's getting muted now.
Okay, thank you. That was.
Should we just go on with the show without him?
From the window to... Okay, yeah, we can go ahead.
All right, Daniel.
It's not any better, Dina.
You're off timeout.
I thought that was about basketball growing up. I didn't know.
No, it's definitely, from the windows to the walls till sweat is dropping down your basketballs. Yeah. No, makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm just so excited. So guys, it's a Valentine's Day episode. We're going to be chatting a little bit about love and writing and romance. We're going to be, instead of a cringy copulation this episode, we've got a cringy courtship for you guys. I mean, this is going to be
I'm good at courting.
Make sure Yes, you are. And this is going to be a sexy episode. So maybe put the wife in, maybe watch with the wife, but put the kids to bed, guys, get rated R with us.
Yes.
I wanted us to have a really special Valentine's Day, and I don't know if you guys can see, we're all dressed up nice because it's date night on Valentine's Day for us. And honestly, we can't be dateless on Valentine's Day, right? So I thought I'd ask someone out on a date for Valentine's Day.
Yeah?
Is it?
Yeah, you did?
Is it?
Yes! And she almost blew it in the chat, too, and I fucking knew it.
She almost blew it in the chat.
You almost
Jess,
blew it.
you look freaking fantastic.
Hello.
Wow,
You look
look at us.
freaking
Look.
fantastic.
We're both in
Unbelievable.
our
You guys are
little
both in little black
dresses.
dresses.
I know.
Yeah.
Look at us. Did you
Yeah.
see me?
my
I was
God.
pretending to do sprints to try to throw you off the trail.
I literally saw you and I was like,
Writer sprints, guys. We're not exercising here. We're
yeah, we don't
anti-exercise.
exercise.
Yeah.
No, Shawn and I have been scheming.
Yeah.
Of course.
Thank God.
Of course. I love
so
partners
I
in
love
crime.
having Jess here.
Okay, so I was very nervous because this is my first time having like a 3-way first date on Valentine's Day. But you guys look amazing, like just like your Tinder profiles. Dina, you look beautiful. Daniel, I'm really glad that you're not still holding a fish. That's really great.
Yeah.
But I didn't know what the protocol was, so I wanted to be prepared. So I prepared you guys some Valentines. So, this to Dina.
oh,
Roses are red. Dina's looks are killer. She's good with a bow, and that's why she makes us quiver.
oh my God. Yeah,
That was incredible.
that was really good.
Okay, this was my worst one. This one's to Daniel.
Oh, that's a good one. Oh, I thank you for saving your worst for me. I appreciate that.
Daniel, roses are red. He leaves you wanting more. All eyes are on Daniel when he's burning up the dance floor.
James floor.
The beautiful Lord. Oh,
And,
that's art.
yeah. And to producer Shawn, roses are red, more breathtaking than Omicron, which is why all the ladies call him Reproducer Shawn.
Oh my God.
He's gone from Daddy Podcast to Reproducer Shawn.
Cheers to that.
Oh.
Thank you, Jess.
Yeah,
took me all
cheers to
day.
that. That is romantic. Yeah. Oh my God.
That's good. Reproducer Shawn. Man, I wish that we had collaborated because I just called him Producer Love.
Oh,
Producer
I like that.
Yeah.
Good love. Man, so man, it's just it's good when we get the family together, and we're gonna all learn about our boundaries a lot on this episode, Jess.
I don't have it.
And what?
She said, great, I don't have any.
I missed
Not
that.
here I don't. Never with you guys.
Never with you guys. Inhibitions out the window on this episode of Don't Make It Weird. And before I go any further, listen. Last week we had on a man who knows a thing or two about love, Ian Connery. And Dina, what would you say is your favorite part of that episode, man?
I liked his tin cup.
It was a good tin cup.
It was a good tin cup. I don't remember. It
was a nice cup.
It's been a week.
And Jess, what was your favorite part of the episode?
I haven't seen it, but
No, you haven't seen it. It's not even released by the time
Nobody's
this
seen it
recording
yet.
happened.
I
Yeah.
also really liked his tin cup.
There
I
you
really
go.
hope that this was a
Perfect.
drinking cup and not like a sports job.
You'll have to
No,
wait
it's
and
definitely a
watch,
drinking cup.
find
It's like
out.
from World War One. Yeah.
Took off his pants.
And listen, in addition to his incredible book, Halen's Ballad, available on Amazon, and where all fine books are sold, I had a lot of fun because it turned out that he may have been our most wholesome guest that we've ever had. I plan to give him multiple, short,
good.
cringy copulation reads, and he struggled so much with the 2-sentence one,
Oh.
and he was just blushing like
Yeah.
crazy. And his kid suddenly came into the
loved
room,
it.
and it was the funniest thing that I've ever seen.
And
man.
he bleeped all the bad words. I loved it.
Yeah, he turned all the
It
bad
made me
words into
happy.
like the
Yeah,
the
he
PG
called it a
version.
wee wee, Jess.
Yes, he called it a
wee
wee
wee.
wee.
I loved it. It's like
was
what I've always
amazing.
wanted to do, and I appreciate him having the guts to do that. Because
Would you say it was cult approved, Dina?
Yes, it was absolutely.
Was
Cult
it really?
adjacent. No, cult adjacent approved.
Colt to Jason.
He stuck his wee wee in a shoe. I mean,
Yeah, there was a shoe reference. Yeah,
What if he just was trying to make a cup for himself?
an athletic supporter cup. Yeah,
yeah, exactly. That's all. That's all.
being
it was.
frugal.
Front
Look
and
at
back.
that pin. That sounds like a What are the things where you can't get a boner in them?
Oh, actors wear them.
A Monday.
It's like a chastity belt. but
Yeah.
for guys.
Yeah. Yes.
Wait, are we not talking about the same thing then? What's
Yeah,
the
maybe
thing
not.
that it's really tight so that when they're doing like inappropriate scenes in movies, he doesn't accidentally like spring one?
Oh,
I didn't know that was a thing.
I
Yeah.
I didn't know
Well, they're up
it
there
had a
grinding
name.
on a girl, so I mean,
I think they just accept that,
It's not part of
like
the
that one
acting.
song from middle school that, well, for you, it was before you're born, but you know what song I'm
probably
talking about?
high school
Got something coming close, feel a little poke coming through.
What the fuck? That's a song.
It was a slow jams. It was a Shawn, middle school, bro.
I'm lost, buddy.
All right, so Jess, we're gonna let you in on a new little segment here. So one of the things that we kind of shamelessly stole from our best friends at We Have Issues is a little accountability check. We kind of check in, see where we're at in the writing process, see where we're at in the world, and we're gonna steal their idea, give them absolutely no credit, and tell everyone that we came up with
That's
it.
how you do with my stuff.
They get all the
That's
credit.
Yeah,
They definitely get all the credit. We love you, Anthony, Stevie. You guys are way cleverer than we are.
hey, I'll see you. I'll see you the month that this airs.
So Jess, kick us off, man. Where's your accountability check in your writing? Like, what have you been
Don't
up
make
to?
her
Any
start,
fun
I'll start.
progress?
Yeah, don't make me start. I don't have
She
thoughts.
hasn't seen this segment yet either.
As long as she's a completionist, that's all I care.
Okay, ask me the question.
So Gina, where are you at in your accountability check, buddy?
Oh, fucking nowhere, actually. No, actually, I think I'm like 10% remaining. That was such bad English. I think I'm 90% done. That's the math I was looking for. I'm like
There we go. That's good
90%
math,
done on my dev edits that Shannon was helping me with, and I think I'm gonna be able
Shout
to
out
submit.
Shannon B. Wrights.
Hey, Shannon. I think I'm gonna be able to submit to query this novel by the end of the month.
Hey,
End of the
let's
month,
give a round of
February?
applause to Dina. Yeah.
End of the month that I'm in now, which is January. So yeah,
Yes. At the time of this
Don't break
recording,
kayfabe.
I'm sorry.
Don't ruin it.
do it.
I mean, I think I already submitted this manuscript to query.
I think.
But yeah, this has happened.
Oops.
And I guess I'll go next. Give Jess a little bit of time.
I'm supposed to be thinking.
So I'm kind of excited. At the time of this recording, just finished my first set of beta notes. Going through my absolute chonker of a 190,000 word novel. And it
you
was
added
fun.
how many extra words?
So listen, I cut a bunch, but added a bunch. So really, I kind of came out
It's a wash.
equal here. Yeah, absolute wash here.
How many of those words are 2 spacebar?
Listen, it was an obscene amount of double spacing. Like, having that hack changed my life. But, it was fun. Dina had a great idea to add a little spicy romance, a little kiss.
We wrote
scene at the
another
end of my
romantic
book.
scene together.
Oh my God.
Yeah, we've now
I need to read this.
written 2 romance.
The one you sent to
things.
me, Dina?
Yes.
Yeah.
Why was Bubbles a thing?
And, and again, even though, at the time that this airs, we've been out for a little bit and we're getting close to the release date, getting to see the cover of the Heroes Anthology that me, Dina, Jess, and a ton of others are in. How amazing was that,
It was
guys?
amazing. I can't believe Dewey freaking drew it. That's so cool.
Shout out
Yeah.
Dewey.
Genius.
It's a great
Yes.
cover.
Shout out, man.
Yeah. No, I messaged him right after. I was like, I'm going to be inside you.
Yes!
Oh God.
I feel like that was an implied. That's what she said.
Yeah,
yeah.
that's definitely
yeah,
implied. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Is it my turn then?
Yes. Been up on this.
Oh, first, shout out to Matthew Syedek.
Matthew Sidek.
This is the drink I am drinking has jam that he sent me all the way from
Hey!
America.
Homemade jam. Yes, sir.
And it's delicious. And I have a lot of gin in it. I'm working on 3 things. None of them are going well. I like to have 3 things
I'm sorry,
going.
ma'am. Ours is going well. We just have to actually
yes.
keep working.
Is this the first time the world is hearing about?
Yeah, this
World
they don't know
exclusive
about this.
premiere.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is. Go for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
There may be or may not be co-writing happening.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all you get to hear. That's one
the
thing. Another thing. The trick is to have 3 things going all at once. So if I want to procrastinate one thing, I work on the other thing.
I feel like the theme of today's episode is threesomes because you're just saying that you need 3 at a time.
That's correct. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Makes sense. No, I'm with you.
Yeah.
And for the record,
hack.
audience, Jess is a dirty, rotten liar, and we will allow no Jess slander on this podcast, on my timeline, on our private chats, because she every so often shares little snippets of little snip slip.
We call them
Snip slip?
snip slips. Yeah.
Yep. She'll share a little bit with us, and every time she's like, "Oh my god, it's so bad," and the rest of us are just like
drooling.
"Holy shit, this is so good! Oh my god!" So Jess is what we like to call in the writing industry an unreliable narrator right now, guys.
That's true. Her work is always good.
No, I word vomit, and sometimes they make sense, and sometimes they don't. And that's fine. That's just part of it.
That's what editing is for.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly.
No.
That's what
And producer Shawn, you got any accountability checks for us?
No. Like Jess, I'm working on a thing that I can't tell you about. And there's also another thing that's happening, super secret. It's coming along slowly, but it's
What the
definitely
fuck,
a thing.
Shawn?
Is it a big
And there's
Shawn?
this other thing.
Is it a big thing? How big is your thing?
My things are usually big.
Okay.
13 inches.
Like, can you, how well do you...
Dina, could you get the
do they
ruler for
handle
us?
well? Like, are you handling them well? What is
It's,
two-hander,
they're-
sort of?
she's got a candle lighter.
lighter?
No, I have no projects that are not this podcast.
You do?
But what I do have is a voicemail.
A voicemail?
We're going to circle back then. Voicemail.
Circle back.
Be
Did I skip something?
to
Yeah, I
you
want
and
to
your
know what your
project.
projects
Yeah.
are.
I said I don't have any projects.
Oh.
I was just making a
You
joke.
just want to talk about handling your
Oh.
thing. Yeah.
I was very excited about your two big things. Okay.
Sorry.
We all were.
This is the one thing.
Jess.
This is the thing. This show.
You're
Okay,
doing great.
voicemail.
All right.
You're doing great.
Oh, thank you.
Do you know that you can support the podcast
Since you can't pat me on the head, I'll do it to
buying
myself.
merch?
You could.
Oh.
You could support our podcast.
Because,
Where do you get that merch,
this?
Daniel?
I poured water in it, and it actually turned into wine. So if you get this mug, you can. If you're listening, I'm holding up a mug, and it says "Don't make a beer on it." And
And it has
Wait, I
magical
can
Jesus
pat Shawn on the
properties.
head.
Yeah. Yeah, we have a giant blanket.
and there's a
Jess.
giant blanket with Sean's face on it.
And all of our faces.
Oh,
but
okay.
yes.
I only see Sean.
She
I'm just
she
sitting
likes
on
being
my own
closest to
face.
Shawn.
What happens if you use that blanket? If you were naked and you're using that blanket, does it feel very weird?
Fuck it, that's what she said.
It's been uncomfortable before. I keep this blanket in my office because I don't want to accidentally be naked around it.
Yeah, because it's like I would cover the eyes or something.
Yeah, like a serial killer
Jess.
just gonna dig the eyes out.
Jess, I'm so sorry.
What does
Did
this mean?
she?
You've been buffaloed.
Oh, fuck it. Okay.
yes, the mess. Valentine's Day
Oh,
buffalo.
there's so much jam.
Oh God! you're
Wait,
not
is
gonna
that the
make it
right
through.
hand? Oh my god, I'm panicking for you.
That's her left hand.
I've been
now,
using my
which is
right hand the
correct.
entire time because I forgot.
I thought scrunchy was the good hand. Shit.
Oh, Jess, you got gotten.
Okay, well, that's fine.
And while you chug this, Jess, I want you to know, like I like to be a good host, and we've got a party button. I don't remember if you remember our party button, but we have a party button.
That's a no-go.
What's a party button?
It's a party button.
The party
And-
button thing is a no-go tonight.
Why?
Not a goal.
What's a party
It's
button?
a no-go tonight.
Are we being serious because you don't want the party button, or is it technically not?
It's a technical issue.
All right.
We can do the thing that we talked about next time.
Okay. Fair enough.
Okay.
All right.
Oh my
we got a
God,
box
the
wine.
box
yes, yes, get it. Fucking hauling it like a lumberjack. Box wine to the mug. Oh, this is
I
perfection.
love her.
Holding it
You
on her
hear the
shoulder
tinkle? It's very
like a
important that you heard
boombox.
that.
Yeah,
I did.
That is gonna be.
There was a
Just
definite
totally.
tinkle.
I had a box, audio people, I had a box of wine on my shoulder. And then I peed into the
She's
cup.
so good at remembering our audio only people.
Is I know
I always forget.
we're terrible to our audio only guests, but
I listen to a lot of audiobooks. So I think a lot about like listening things.
yeah,
listens to
Dina, Audio book.
She listens to them.
Oh my god.
You read that book, Jess.
I mean, I do count them on my good reads. But I do listen to a lot of audiobooks so that I can like do things while I'm listening. Or stare into like the middle distance and think about death. But like one of the two.
All right.
Anyway.
Jess, remember, left hand for the rest of the night.
Oh fuck yeah.
Left hand for the
She's
rest of the
still
night.
got it.
I'm holding them with both hands, so that doesn't.
She's dual wielding,
We're good,
baby.
we're fine.
Let's see how this plays out for
Well,
her.
you know what? Dina does that with her straw, so it's kind of
Close. That's
It's
close.
fine. I
I'm
got
with
this
you.
now. I've been here before.
right. There we go. Wheeled it up. All right.
All right.
So we got a little distracted. We got a voicemail, Shawn?
we do.
Dan, Dina, producer Shawn, I just wanted to call and serenade you because I know that Valentine's Day is coming up. And I thought, with a song in my heart, I'd share it with you right now. Here it is. Are you ready? This is my rendition of
My buddy's ready.
Kiss from Rose by Seal. There used to be a graying tower alone on the sea. You became
Jess, will you dance
the
with me?
light on the dark side of me. Love remains the drug that's the high enough to feel. But did you know that when it snows, my eyes become large and the light that you shine can be seen? Oh, baby, I compare you to a kiss from a rose on the grave. Ooh, the more I think of you, the stranger it feels, yeah. And now that your rose is in bloom, the light hits the gloom on the grave. Na 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 ba ba da ba na 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 na. There's so much a man can tell you, so much he can say.
That was it.
You became my
the whole thing memorized?
The rest of the podcast.
Apparently.
We're a radio show now.
This is incredible.
Oh my god, he's
Won't
killing
you
it
tell
though.
me, is it healthy, babe? But did you know that when it snows, my eyes become large and the light that you shine can be seen? Oh, baby, I compare you to a kiss from a rose.
I just know this. He's in his basement right now. Like,
Yes, he is.
screaming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got it. Yeah.
Killing it.
What the fuck? How does he even know this?
The gloom on the grave.
Come on, all together now. Oh, never mind. I thought it was going to be the butt end.
They changed it.
Light is the gloom on the grave. La, la, la.
This is so good.
That's what she said, Jess.
It's still going.
3 minutes of love just for you guys.
We love you so much, Rand Stanton.
Can we just have this playing on like
pipes,
background
guys.
repeat?
I want
Like the whole episode, can we just have this like repeating in
That's
the
it.
background? as
That's
we're-
the episode. We're calling it.
I wanted my ringtone so I wake up to that. Like I love it.
Oh my god, can we? Shawn, we can make this a ringtone, right?
With Rance's permission, yes. Yes, we can.
Consent is everything, folks.
I love it. I want to dance to that on the dance floor.
Oh yeah,
On the danks floor?
On the
Danks
danks
floor.
Damn it, Jess. Like Jess, I was just picturing us like doing like the 7th grade like slow dance
That's what
where
we
it's like
did.
arms fully extended.
Yeah.
And yeah,
But like Bible
keeping
with
multiple
parts.
Bibles. Yeah, multiple.
Yes.
Yeah, the cult dance. Did they even let you put hands on the waist in the cult?
There's no touching.
No. Yeah, no touching. So
Were you
just
even allowed to
sway
make eye contact on the dance floor?
Or
was that meant for private settings?
No, I don't like it.
So Jess, what is the most romantic song in Canada? Like what's the
You know they have
You're trying to-
non-Canadian music.
If I Had $1 Million by Bare Naked Ladies.
That song is inaccurate Because $1 million isn't going to buy you shit in Vancouver.
That's very true.
Well, you have to inflate it, right?
That's what
That song was written like 20 years ago.
That's what
Yeah, we have
said
to-
We're
we gotta
so
inflate it.
poor, guys.
So Jess, what was like the middle school, high school like jam? Like, what
Why
was the
is
slow
the
song?
only song I can think of Get Low? That's not.
That's what Jadina was doing earlier.
Like, to the window. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Were you
Window
watching
to the
before you came
wall.
in, Jess?
Yeah. Till sweat dripped down my tin cup.
Oh, skeet, skeet, motherfucker.
That's the most romantic song I know.
Skeet, goddamn.
We had a girl that, because we couldn't get music, she had access to music, so she would like sing us all the songs. So "Baby, Are You Down" was was my jam in high
Baby, are
school.
you down,
But imagine
down, down?
you only
What I
heard
want
sung
is
by a
Rance's
person?
version.
Yeah, we just need to get Rance just to sing us just jams. Yeah.
Down, down, down,
Down,
down.
down. Neo, man.
Oh yeah, no.
Oh god, this is just gonna be a singing episode. I'm so.
She's
How do we even come back from Rance just fucking
I can't.
acapella
My
belting
brain
out?
is just like it's empty.
all
That's
I
not
think
different than
about.
usual, but like that's where.
Yeah, no, we're done. I mean,
prologue.
I'm with you. Sean,
wish
do we
I
even
wrote
have any
more
other voicemails?
Valentines.
Is it even worth
No, that's it.
playing another?
That's
it? Yeah,
all I
fine.
had for today.
Yeah. No, I'm ready. But you know what I'm ready for? Just
Your
not to
mom.
overhype this. Shout out Corley, who's probably listening. I love you, and
Hey, I love you
We
so
love you,
much.
Corley.
I mean, like you,
Official mom of the show, by the way.
she's heard it before. She grew up with our people. Don't worry. So listen, Jess, I don't want to overhype this because Dina's going to give us a little tease, a little sultry Valentine's
tip?
Day tease. Just a tip, just for a second, just see how it feels. But she says this is the most embarrassing story of her life. We all assume that nudity is going to be involved. And Dina, what do you got for us? What's the tease?
So
Most
they were
embarrassing
gonna-
for you, Dina?
I don't remember saying it was the most embarrassing.
You did
So you're
say
saying
that, yeah.
there's
All
more
right.
that we need to be
Then-
getting ready. Okay. All right.
Okay, well, if it's the most embarrassing, it might be.
No. You could, yeah.
Yeah, no, it's not the most embarrassing. I don't know why I said that. Maybe I was drunk. So we're gonna talk about. It's gonna go
You were
adjacent to
definitely
the
drunk.
last story time where we were talking about that something that I don't remember, but this is relevant. Oh, I got sold.
sold?
Oh, yes, you got sold
My
for
dowry.
goats. Yes.
An
Oh,
arranged
right,
marriage.
yes.
Yeah, sorry, not sold.
That's a
It was
normal
just
thing.
arranged
Yeah,
marriage.
got it.
So yeah,
very
totally
normal.
normal.
Yeah.
So this has to do with that, except it's something that happened at a water park.
Wait, sorry, Dina. I didn't. The other episode is not released yet. How much was your dowry?
A couple goats.
Oh,
Yeah, that's why we tried to
was
figure out
goats.
what her
okay.
worth was.
Okay. Okay. I mean, I would
have
be
you
negative
ever-
dollars. So
Jess, you would get all the goats and possibly a couple Canadian
I would
geese.
be negative goats. I would be like
Nobody wants Canadian geese.
minus
okay?
one moose.
Charlie offered me
Minus
all
one
the
moose.
goats in the world, so
Yeah, she got a high goat offer. It's true. Oh, it's definitely true.
Yeah.
All the
But,
goats. Imagine caring for them.
It's time to get even sexier here
Then
as we're
goats.
bringing back a crowd favorite. Sean, tell us what our game is this week.
This week, we are embracing the theme of love with red flags. This is based on the card game of the same name. Everyone playing here is Jess, Daniel, and Dinosaurus. Each round there will be a single, which is the judge of the round. That's the eligible bachelor or bachelorette. The other two will present perks for their potential suitor or suitress. Still haven't figured that one out. And then they'll try to sabotage each other's suitors with red flags. So, Jess, you're going to be our first single. Daniel and Dina are going to present potential suitors to you, and you have to choose your favorite.
So I pick.
You pick between the two, yes.
I'm so
They're gonna
desperate
tell
for
you-
this already. Let's go.
They're each going to give you 2 perks per person, and then they're going to sabotage each other with 1 red flag,
Okay.
and then you have to choose between.
So you guys gonna like tier them to me, or are they just gonna be like in general?
Oh no, to you. We are setting you up with
it's
the
totally
love
catered to.
of your life.
Okay. I mean, I've never
Yeah,
met you before.
we want you to find love right here on the Don't Make a Weird podcast, or more love, polyamorous love,
I
however love you want
love.
to do this.
This is great.
Yeah,
We all love love.
Okay.
we all
I'm ready.
love. All right.
Okay, so Dina and Daniel, I've sent you your cards on Discord.
No,
Daniel, do you want to go first?
I'm still pretending to be a friend.
Yeah, all right. So, Jess, I know that you're a woman of refinement, and I know that there is a special place in your heart for food. Well, my eligible bachelor for you, he can get you a table at any 5-star restaurant, anytime, any place.
Okay.
And on top of that, he is a world champion of the sex.
A world champion of the sex.
Sex?
The sex.
Okay.
Yes.
But that makes me think that he's done it a lot competitively, which is a little concerning, but okay.
Championship level.
Who judged him?
Championship. Listen, we are sex positive here, Jess, and I know that you are open-minded here. So he is.
But like, would I be expected to participate in such championships? I'm very, very awkward.
You don't have to compete with him. No. He just brings it home for you. Brings that trophy home into the bedroom.
Yeah. So he's like, here's the gold medal in my penile thrust.
Oh my god. Sorry.
Exactly. That's what it's called. It's the penile thrust championships.
Okay, penile thrust championships.
Penile thrust championships. His thrust to mass ratio is off the charts.
Okay, we got it. Excellent. Okay,
Dina.
okay.
I'm sorry. I'm having a chair malfunction. All right. So your guy has the he has the perfect amount of physical affection,
Okay.
and much like a guy that can chop your head off on TikTok, he's a world champion hunter.
Okay.
You had the world champion blank too, didn't you?
World champion hunter?
No, it was world champion hunter.
It was just,
on her
I was
list.
just trying to get her to picture the TikTok guy. That's all.
I mean, I really like animals, so that is a little bit of that is a bit of a
That's
concern.
true.
All right,
I
but
just
before
wanted
you
you to
choose,
think of like shopping.
Like a lumber. Yeah.
Daniel's going to tell you
What kind
the
of hunter
reason
do an
why.
axe, Dina?
Yeah. So listen, he's a world champion hunter and maybe is gonna fulfill a little bit of that dark desires, Jess, but here's one problem with Dina's man.
Okay.
And I'm so sorry that it has to be this way, but he calls you by his ex's name every single time.
Interesting. Is her name also Jess? Because then I.
Yeah, technically, I've only ever dated Tims.
Yeah, so it is
I didn't know
whatever
that.
your least favorite name is his ex's name.
Do I have a least favorite name?
Yeah.
Dina.
I'm picturing like Tiffany or something like that.
Like a Brittany. Everyone's been done wrong by
love
Brittany.
Veronica.
Everyone's
No,
been
but then I love
done wrong
Ronnie.
by Brittany.
We have a Veronica friend.
We do have a
I don't know.
now.
Okay, interesting. His ex's name.
Okay.
Maybe his ex's name is like something awful. Like you stupid bad person.
Dolores. Dolores Umbridge.
Okay. All right.
Yo, I just realized something. Do you think that they named her Dolores in Seinfeld? Or that they named her Dolores in Harry Potter because of the Seinfeld thing?
Harry Potter.
Do you think they named her that for that reason?
I doubt it, but I'm with
Because
you
it
on
rhymes
this.
with
Wait, what?
Dolores rhymes with a woman's body part.
What?
Her anusless.
Dolores rhymes with anus?
No.
Dina,
Yes.
Clitosaurus?
Yes.
this might blow your mind, but men also have an anus.
I didn't say anus.
He's saying
I know she's talking about clitoris.
Yeah.
She said anus.
No, I said anus.
Literally,
said anus.
Daniel said that.
Is there
Yeah, that was
is
me.
there porn that's like clitoris umbrage? And she's making you like write lines because you've been
No,
bad.
okay, so it's a Seinfeld
There is
episode
now.
where
I
this
mustn't
woman
tell
says,
lies.
This woman says that her name rhymes with a female body part, and he can't figure out her name, and he's pretending to know her name. So at the end, he finally realizes, Clitoris, you're Dolores. Like,
Oh.
So do you think that J.K. Rowling named her Dolores Umbridge because she was like, look at this?
Here's the thing. The clitoris is a beautiful and majestic thing. It's not a hateful thing.
Is that the first time that word has been said on this episode or this podcast?
Oh yeah, definitely. Because I haven't found it in all my years.
I don't like that word.
I use it when I play
I've yet to find it. I'm not 100% sure it exists.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. What? What are we talking about?
Oh, honey.
Yeah, they're not real. Don't worry.
He's
So
not sure
Daniel's
if the
date-
Dolores exists.
Anyways, Daniel's date.
Daniel's date, open mouth kisses their siblings.
Oh, that's so gross.
Oh.
Open mouth?
Like on the cheek or on the mouth?
Open mouth cheek kiss?
What would happen if you open mouth kiss the cheek? You're just like, ah. Just wet splot on the side of your face.
Okay.
Oh, God.
That's disgusting. Oh boy. All right.
Okay, who's your favorite, though?
Okay, so
Who are you going on a date with?
to
You got 5-star restaurant, champion at sex, open mouth the sister, sibling.
Okay.
It's actually not sister, it's just
And then
sibling.
the other
It's
one
gonna be a brother.
was remind me.
Champion hunter. Champion hunter. What else?
Oh, perfect amount of physical affection.
Okay.
Yes,
Perfect.
and calls you by their ex the entire time.
The thing is, the hunter part is actually a red flag, and the calls me by the X thing, I think I can just get over that. But
Yeah.
I don't like the open mouth kissing there. No, I don't love that. What could I?
Who's the
I
love
think-
of your life, Jess?
I think I would go with the hunter. I think I would go with the hunter.
Right off the first drink.
You can always convince him not to kill, but you can also just like
It's true.
go
It's
sit
true.
out
It's
in
just
the
like
woods.
just hunt plants. Like kill a carrot. It's fine.
Be a forager.
Yeah.
You can just go out in the woods and sit in a tree stand and drink beer. That's what most people do. They don't actually do.
Yeah. Like, yeah, he saves the deer. That's like he hunts
shoots
for
the
injured
hunter.
animals and he saves them.
Oh.
That's the hunting part.
We went two different directions.
All right.
Well, Dina, it's time for you to take off that wedding ring because it's
I
time for us
just
to
put it
find
back
you a
on.
man's.
Yeah, it's time for us to find you a man's. You single now for this next 2 minutes.
Let me switch this up, though. I almost sent new cards to Dina.
Wait, do I
All
get
right,
a
Daniel, there's
are you sending it
yours.
to me
And
on?
Jess,
Do I get a thing?
I am sending
Oh, yeah.
you
Actually,
yours.
I don't know how this
in just
works
a
at all.
moment.
That's what she said.
Yeah, it's My last message to Shawn are just us scheming.
Oh, God.
Okay, Jess, you're getting 4 perks. You're going to choose 2 perks for Dina's guy. And then you're
Oh.
going to have one, you're going to have 3 red flags to choose from.
Got it.
Could I use...
No.
No.
Okay.
All right, I'm ready.
I don't have anything from you.
I'm sending it now.
Okay, got it.
Oh, yeah.
If you see a blank, that means you fill in the blank.
And those are okay. The first ones you sent me are the pros.
Yeah,
Yes.
the 4,
I-
the first 4 are the perks.
Okay.
Jess,
And then the red flags, you choose one of those in the second part of the round.
Jess, it worries me a little bit that you're not sure which one the perks or the red flags.
We ran into this with Rance and Bob, too.
I didn't read that part. I don't
There's a
read.
lot
I
of-
listen to audiobooks. Hello.
All right, you want me to start off, Dina? Dina,
Okay.
I've got a lovely gentleman for you. I've got a man that I think is going to scintillate you, if you will.
You're overusing that word tonight.
What's that mean?
It's not a word.
Okay, thank you.
Scintillate is a word.
Sutulate is what he said.
Sutulate.
Sutulate.
All right. So, Dina, your man has an 8-pack. And in addition to those fucking rock hard abs, he's got his own fucking unicorn, bro. Yeah.
Sold. Okay.
8-pack and a unicorn. That's all it takes.
Okay.
Jess, what do you got for him?
Okay, so this guy, very best thing about him, he never blames you for anything. Anything. It doesn't matter.
She's playing on my trauma.
I know.
No gaslighting in this house.
It doesn't matter what you do. It doesn't matter what you say. He won't blame you. Won't blame you. And not even in like a bad way. He'll just kind of like be so understanding of every little thing. Because you'll say something terrible and he'll be like, I know you didn't mean that. And you'll be like, yeah, I didn't.
But do I believe it?
Dina likes it.
Or wait, do I argue with him about it?
That's your call. Your reaction is up to you.
Okay.
He'd be like, I know why you're arguing with me because of your trauma. And he never blames you.
I don't even blame you for arguing with
by
me.
a woman.
Yes, I wrote this. And he grants your every wish because he's a genie. He's a genie.
Is this Joe Bro from Every Wish Way?
It is from this. This man has been written by Shannon herself, the Pickle Queen.
Saint Pickle be praised.
Yeah.
Saint Pickle be praised. Wow, hell of a guy.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Something, yeah.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Nope. Jess, you make a compelling argument, and you look so pretty today, and it breaks my heart that I'm going to have to do this to you. But the problem is with Joe Bro, your genie, and all whatever random bullshit he does. He wears a backpack filled with butter during sex. Wait. Yeah.
During?
So he's just completely nude,
During
except a
sex.
backpack full of butter.
Yes.
You know what that is? That is prepared. That's lubricant. He's ready.
I was just about to say, as
Jess
long
knows.
as I don't have to eat the butter.
Yeah.
It's got to melt through that bag. Butter is not an airtight.
He's not hot enough to like physically melt something.
You're not familiar with butter. It's very easy to melt butter.
If I were to
lack
like
of butter knowledge is showing
if I were
right
to go
now.
like get butter and put it on my wrist right now, would it
melt.
start to melt?
Yes,
Absolutely.
Yes.
Is that erotica?
Yeah, that's lubricant. It's fine. You like that. That's
All right,
fine.
we're gonna test the science out next episode. We're just
we're
gonna
not.
Dina buy a stick of butter and just keep it on her wrist for the entire episode until it
Save it
melts.
for TikTok.
Okay.
Can body heat melt butter?
Okay.
That's going to be
So
the
I
next
picked
TikTok,
one red flag,
TikTok
right?
trend.
Yep, one red flag.
Yeah.
Daniel's person. I don't remember anything about them.
Nobody does.
8-pack and a unicorn.
8-pack and a unicorn. The thing is, he's not what he seems. Because
Typical man.
I know, right? Because can you trust him? Can you trust him when he's actually two children stacked on top of each other in a trench coat?
Oh no!
Incredible.
You didn't have a chance, Daniel. You didn't even 8-pack. Like, why the fuck would I?
So is it like a 4-pack per child?
But hold on. I have a question, Jess.
Yep.
I have a question.
Okay.
Since it's 2 children and not 1 man, does that mean you get 6 wishes? Is it 2 genies?
I never said that the genie only allows 3 wishes. He's just a genie.
I mean,
Yeah,
that's
and that's
standard
per
You
person.
marry
person's
into
not
like
it,
when you what's his is yours, right? If you were to like,
So he's a free genie.
he's a free genie.
He's not shackled in a lamp.
Okay.
Shackled.
Come back from kids in a trench coat. God damn it!
Yeah. So 2 children in a trench coat.
Yeah, I mean, Daniel, your guy was gone after Jess said that he doesn't blame me for anything.
I know.
That was already.
So every
No gaslighting here.
So, hey, Shawn, can we, for my round, can we up the ante here? Can we up
God.
the ante real quick? Can you give them an extra positive trait and an extra couple of red flags? Let's go 3 positive, 2 red flag for this last round. Let's get a little crazy with our person. Let's really
He's
build a
wanting
character.
me to do math.
Character building now.
Yeah.
This sounds
Okay.
like writing, which I avoid doing at all costs.
Yeah,
Yes.
we do not write here. Yeah.
Dina and Jess, I've sent you new cards. I've sent you extra cards this time.
Okay.
So what we're going to do is instead of 2 perks, you choose 3 perks for Daniel. And instead of 1 red flag, choose 2 red flags.
And I need you guys to name your characters for me. I want to.
We're character building here. This is a writing podcast.
Oh God. Okay.
Yes. Mine's named Miriam.
How dare you? That is emotional manipulation.
No.
That is emotional manipulation.
That's Daniel's wife's name.
That is manipulation, Dina. Damn it.
Hi, baby. Now you have to pick mine.
Hey, Gus.
Oh yeah, this is my cat.
I see your strategy. Very clever.
Mine is named Francine. Francine.
Francine.
I see what you're doing here. Okay.
Francine.
Francine.
Actually, I do think that for real, because I'm not going to name it after your wife. That would be weird. I'm going to name mine. Every name that I'm coming up with is somebody we know.
Loretta.
Loretta. Mine's Loretta.
Jolene.
Jolene would be a good one, actually, because I think Daniel would love the chance to sing that song.
I already did.
Over and over.
She tried to steal Fanny from me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Fanny's mine.
All
right. Tell us about Loretta, Dina.
I hadn't read any of my cards yet.
Yeah, no, me neither.
Okay.
Okay, I'm ready. I've read mine. Should I go? Okay.
Oh, Jess is ready.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So Francine is she owns your favorite museum.
I thought you were going to say face.
I mean, that would be good too. So
she owns your face.
She owns your favorite museum, and the thing about this museum is that it has it's your favorite museum because it has all of your favorite shit in it. You're like the
shit.
Yeah, all of it. Because you're just like, oh, I love the Starry Night, like Van Gogh.
Van Gogh.
So it's the Jar Jar Binks museum.
It is that might be his favorite museum, and it has Jar Jar Binks in it. He's there a lot.
Oh, that's good. That's very good. Very convincing.
She owns it. She is also... Wait. Sidebar. Daniel, who's your favorite musician?
Bullshit.
That would be Hanson. Hanson is my favorite musical group.
She's also Hanson, which is crazy.
She is Hanson.
He's Hanson. All of the hands and sons, he's them. So...
Yeah, okay, I'm with you.
This is the greatest
and one more thing. She's also your favorite professional wrestler. You will do all of the wrestling moves whenever you want.
She'll pick you up over her head and slap you.
I'm just picturing the Hanson brothers in a wrestling ring.
This is the weirdest thing ever, and I love it. I don't even know how to handle this right now.
She's
after I take off my ring.
wrestler,
Sorry, I apologize, guys.
and she will wrestle all the wrestles whenever you want.
Wrestle all the wrestles.
Yeah,
Okay.
she'll wrestle her way in there.
Will she show me her knees, though?
She will show you her knees while wrestling you at the museum while doing the Hanson
in
thing.
a singlet. In a sexy wrestling singlet.
Yeah.
All right, this is a good one. Dina, you got your work cut out for you here.
So you like powerful women, so
I do.
Loretta is a Marine. She owns Jar Jar Binks, like literally, like you can have him whenever you want. She owns Jar Jar Binks, and I'm so her kisses cure cancer.
Oh, emotional manipulation again.
Yep.
Yeah.
God. Okay. All right. This is good. A lot of Jar Jar here. We got Hanson. We got wrestling. We got. All right. I'm pretty titillated.
Sutilated?
I'm very sutilated right now.
I dropped all my stuff.
Yeah.
I know you're titillated, but you're going to be slightly untitted for 1 second. Keep dropping my phone.
Damn it, Jess. Add it to the blooper reel.
I'm trying to like balance it. It's fine. Okay, so to de-tit you a little from your titillations. De-titted. She will not, no matter what Dina's person has for you. She's a very unsexy vampire. You know people who make a lot of mouth noises when they eat? All the time. Like just like the mouth noises. She does a lot. She does that whenever she does her vampire stuff.
Can you give me an example, Jess? Can you give me a little...
What?
Is she like the female version of Grandpa Munster?
I don't know what that means, but yes.
Oh my god.
She sounds like she doesn't have teeth and she's just sloshing the saliva in her nasty mouth hole.
Oh.
And you just, it's awful.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Nasty mouth hole.
Oh, no.
She's also, some of these are not cons.
Again, I would like to say that I'm very worried that this is difficult.
Some of the things that Shawn said to me are not cons. She just won't stop juggling, ever. Like you're doing like your best moves, Daniel, and you want her to like it, but she's juggling stuff. Like weird stuff, like not even like normal stuff. She's juggling like
she's juggling like emotions, or is it like
she's juggling like when
she's juggling like
bags of dog poo, like bad stuff.
Oh no,
that felt personal.
That felt personal.
Do you juggle bags of dog poo?
I just feel like you're reaching for shit.
Literally
shit.
Okay, fine. She juggles other men while you.
Oh.
Yeah.
She is a powerful Marine.
You're editorializing now.
She. I mean, that's the word juggling.
Yeah, juggling.
That's true. It's open to interpretation.
Yeah. That is. Those are her cons.
All right, Dina. Dina, what do you got, man? How are you going to stop my
so
wrestling?
From juggling regular things to just like juggling men, so now she's a fucking cheater. That's dirty.
Oh, shit.
These aren't red flags.
I know. What am I like? That's
so
great.
worried about the fact. All right, can you just give me an example of a not red flag? I just want to know: are you crazy or are these not?
Is
red flags?
literally always naked. That's not a red flag.
No, that's not a red flag. Okay, no, the one I have that's not a red flag is respond to everything you say with "that's what she said," which like I would love that.
Oh, so it's
that's
just
hilarious.
Dina.
Hold on.
Fantastic.
That's not
What's your
not
number?
a red flag, bitches.
So Dina, you want to go out on a date like at a nice restaurant with your naked partner? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, maybe it's a naked fancy restaurant.
Is that a thing?
We could live in a nudist colony.
I live right next to a nude beach. It's fine.
Okay. Daniel.
Yep, sorry. Yeah.
Whatever the fuck was supposedly positive about
Frank
Jess's...
Scene? You mean Frank Scene, who is literally handsome
Who's
and
literally
owns your favorite museum and is a professional wrestler?
How do you
Frank
remember
Scene,
this,
that person.
I don't
job.
even know them.
I take notes. I don't remember
I
anything.
feel like that's
Okay. She has a resting dumb face. I don't know if that makes her a mouth breather or...
Can you hold on? Can you give me your resting
Can
dumb
everyone
face,
just make
Dina?
their resting dumb face?
Yeah, let's do
Yeah,
it.
I was just thinking about that. Like,
Okay.
just looks tired.
Jess
Sorry,
is
audio.
just
awesome.
doing tired.
People.
I'm just so tired. Okay.
You're doing great, you know?
Yeah, you did right.
Oh, this might annoy you. Physically incapable of asking a question.
Oh Lord! Yeah, he's not gonna like that. He's not gonna like that.
What does that mean?
Like, just can't ask that. Like,
That would actually be a fun game to play, like to try to go a whole day. It's almost like an improv thing, like go no questions. Like, hey, we're meeting your friend.
What? That's the question. I lost immediately.
I ask questions all the time.
I know.
That would be really annoying.
75% of what I do is ask
Shawn
questions.
like 140 questions just today.
It's true.
Yeah.
All right, so Daniel,
Yeah.
You have. Oh no, wait. You just gave one red flag,
Yeah.
right? Can't ask questions. What's the other one?
Dina.
Dumb face.
Oh yeah, resting dumb
resting
face.
dumb face. I'm sorry.
Yeah, resting dumb face. So there's only one way I can decide this.
I don't remember what we had.
Jess, if you can sing
Do you want to
me,
recap?
What?
if you
Recap
can
now.
sing me, hold on, Jess. If you
Okay.
can sing me any bit of
We're not doing this.
Mbop.
No.
any bit of
No.
Mbop,
No.
that's
That's not how
win.
this works.
You're not making me
no,
sing
I want to be
anything.
convinced.
You've
I
done
wanna
that
know.
once, and I
No.
regretted it to my dying
Jess,
day.
Jess, do you want to win?
Hey, Daniel.
How bad
That's
do you
not how
want?
this game works. Do not let him strong arm you guys into.
I am
doing
above the
more
law.
than you
You're
already have.
weak arming
Listen,
me.
Daniel doesn't.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You've
Jess,
done your
Daniel
part.
doesn't have a
You've
strong
You've given perks and red flags, and now the ball's in
weak
Daniel's
like
court.
hugs.
How dare you, Dina?
I realized that I just lost the game by saying that.
You did. Jess is the winner. You're out of here. How
Wait,
dare
also,
you,
I just lost the
Dinosaurus?
game. Like, the game.
Bug
Now.
game.
God damn
Sorry.
it, Jess!
I'm sorry. I lost the game. Listeners, the game. Do you not know what the game is?
Oh,
Be older.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
Be older.
Damn it.
You asshole.
Yeah, that's a win. That's a win.
Asshole.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
All right. So now that we've got all of our, we got in the romantic spirit.
Oh my
we got in
god,
the
that was
mood.
just the game.
That was just the game,
Yep.
Dina. Yeah. Yeah, that was just the game, buddy.
Jeez.
Yeah, don't worry.
You didn't
We
say
are
that.
here to have a little discussion on the things that we love in romance novels. Anything that makes you happy, anything about love interests, love tropes, meet cutes, whatever does it for you, whatever floats your boat. Why don't you talk to us a little bit about it?
Me?
Fuck your happy endings.
Oh, wait a minute.
I
Wait
am
a minute.
so damn sick. Okay.
Isn't there like a whole thing where people think it's not considered romance if there's no happy ending?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm literally writing an article for the Lost Boys Press
Easy.
magazine. That's
Plug.
coming
Wait,
out,
are you
yeah.
telling me that every romance novel ends in a hand job?
Good Lord.
So
this man.
anyway,
Don't boo me. I'm right.
so yeah, no, I'm literally writing about it, and I have feelings because it doesn't have to end in
Share
a
with
happily
class.
ever after.
Interesting. Wait, Dina, can
It
you
shouldn't
deep?
have to.
Because I am like on the
'Cause-
cusp of both points of view, and I want to know what you think.
Sometimes okay, you can be in love with somebody and then you just don't wind up together, and that's okay, and it's still love in that moment, and that's okay, and you can just appreciate that in a story. You don't have to have somebody running off into the sunset together forever, because I can still look back and appreciate love that I had before as it is, and then now I am with my happily ever after. Oh my god, it's so cheesy, but
Shout out to
you can
Miranda.
still appreciate that love story, and that's okay, and it should still be romance.
I agree. They're gonna come for us, Dina. I agree.
I'm ready.
I like to think
Romancelandia.
that Not Meant for Each Other is a romance anthology.
I do too.
Because there has to be
Available
love for
now.
it to break.
Now.
Yeah, no, I'm with you.
But I agree, because I feel like I understand both points of view, because people are like, I read romance because I'm looking for a particular outcome.
I read romance because I just want to feel love.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking.
But then I agree that sometimes love is like a just for now thing. Like right now we're in love, and love isn't always permanent, because no love is permanent, because love
Jess is gonna break up with
love
us.
either ends in death or breakup, always. So there is no happily ever after, and yes,
Damn, we're all getting sad on this episode, so don't
so
come in
sad.
optimistic,
That's fine.
folks.
I'm fine with that.
I'm with you. I'm with you. That's a healthy view.
And then so I agree that I agree, but people are going to come for us that romance does not have to have a happily ever after to be considered romance.
Yeah, so fuck you.
Hot take, everybody.
But
Hot
they're
take.
going to come for us. And that's
Just
not
kidding,
my
please,
problem.
please.
So, all right. So my little hot take on this, and it's gonna sound weird because I don't know where you're gonna. I don't know what the end goal is, and it's really funny that you're on this episode, because I was thinking about this before I even knew you were gonna be on this one, Jess. But I hate the idea of soulmates. I hate it. Because
I mean, I don't think
here's the thing.
Okay.
Yeah, and listen, and that's one of the things that kind of really appealed to me, even though maybe they are soulmates. Or I guess maybe I don't like the idea of there only being one. I think that there's a lot of good people in the world and a lot of love to be able to give and to have, and that, you know, even if it was a huge, big love with a person, that you're still going to be capable of finding someone else and finding love again, and that, you know, there isn't just a missed opportunity here. You know what I mean? Like, I hate when it's always, but he's the one or she's the one. And it's like, I think that one of the most incredible things about being human is that we are capable of a lot of love and finding it again and again, no matter how stubborn and arrogant and frustrating we can be about it, you know? And that's not to minimize, you know, your feelings and stuff. It's just that I think that I look at it as a good thing. That's just something special about human nature, you know?
I agree with all of that. Absolutely.
I do too.
Yeah.
So a lot of people, like, when they get out of relationships, they're like, oh my God, I'm never going to find love again. And while it may feel like that, you can. And it can also feel the exact same way, or it can feel completely different. And it's still a very good thing. Like, it's okay if...
Yeah, no, I agree. And it's like, I understand why people like the idea of soulmates in romance, because it's such a nice idea having your perfect person out there, but like,
you're never gonna get hurt.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like, it's such a nice idea and it's so comfortable, I think. Research shows that people who are more likely to believe in soulmates are less likely to put effort into their relationships, because they believe that if the perfect someone is out there, they're perfect for them. And therefore you don't have to work, you don't have to compromise, you don't have
because they will love you the way you are.
Yeah, and they'll be like, oh, well, we don't agree on this one thing, then we must not be meant for each other. Which, like, is very interesting, because you'd think that, like, people who believe in soulmates might be more invested in their relationships, but research shows that they're less invested, because they're like, oh, well, you don't agree with me on this thing, or we don't match on this thing. There's no point in putting in effort, because we're not soulmates then.
That's
Conflict
really
arises
interesting.
and you're out.
Yeah, I mean, it tracks logically, and it kind of, you know, again, to be cheesy, but one of my favorite songs by Frank Turner. And
I thought your favorite musician was Hanson.
Yeah, if it's not Hanson,
it's not Hanson.
What a liar.
One of my favorite songs.
No,
by
you have
Frank
one
Turner.
favorite song.
You have one favorite song, and it's by
one
Hand
favorite
and also Son. Hand and
It's
and
Kiss
Son.
from a Rose by Seal.
Kiss from a Rose by Ransty Denton. But he says, love is about the changes that you make and not just 3 small words. And I always liked that's something that I think that when it comes to love, like, it's evolving, it's work, it's changing, it's growing, it's doing all these things so that you guys can grow together in a relationship. And it's not just saying the words. You know what I mean?
Yeah, this is actually something I'm exploring, and one of the things that I'm not doing is the idea of love being work, and that's still being considered love.
Yeah.
I also think that it's important to note that, like, love is a choice as well. Like,
Absolutely.
you've got those pretty fun feelings, and they're all lovey-dovey, and it's all great, and it's really fun at first. Those feelings are always going to go away, and you have to choose to stay with your partner. Mm-hmm. You have to wake up every single day and look over and go, I choose to stay.
Yes.
Like,
yeah,
that's as simple as that.
Yeah, love is a daily, ongoing choice.
And I agree with you completely, and that's why I question my wife's decision-making every day.
Yeah. So you guys,
explains a lot about my husband.
Jess actually did a lot of prep work for this episode,
Oh.
and specifically for the discussion segment. She was very excited, and she wanted to make sure she was prepared. I'm sure she has a myriad of frickin' Post-its all over that we can't see right now.
How many Post-its do you have right now, Jess? How many do you have?
She's got talking points.
I actually have an app on my phone that's like Post-it notes, and
Post-it app on your phone.
Eco-friendly.
Normal.
Got it. So she sent
like
me a
it.
list of tropes, actually.
Oh,
Jess, do you want to do like a lightning round reaction to the tropes that you sent? Like, I'll read them off and you guys can say if you like it, if you don't like it, that kind of thing.
yeah, let's do it, man. That's a great
Does
idea.
that work for you?
Jess,
Yeah.
I need you here all the time. You're so much more prepared than me.
I
All
was
of us,
very nervous, and also I really need people to like me. So I like to appear like I'm interesting.
Oh my
Don't
God.
tell the audience. I'm just like naturally
I-
like this. I definitely don't try hard at all.
Yeah, it's just how you woke up today.
It's me.
Right?
I just woke up and I had lipstick on and I was funny. It's fine.
It's true.
Yeah.
Sure.
I'm going to read off from the list of tropes that Jess gave me.
Oh, that's stressful. Okay.
And you guys, give me your gut reaction.
Are we going
okay?
to rapid fire?
Yeah, rapid it.
Just
I would
wait.
like
How
to
does
go
rapid
quick.
fire
Yeah,
work?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just like, do you like it? Do you not like it? Like a one-line response to it.
All right.
Okay.
We're not having like a full discussion
Okay.
about each one.
I'm ready.
just
My
like
body's
a
ready. Let's go.
Gut reaction. Okay. Forced proximity.
Yes.
I like it because I don't think anyone would choose to be around me on purpose. So I think that
Okay.
There is
hold
no
on.
Jess slander.
You might like me
No, we are
too.
drinking
Hold
anytime
on.
you slander
No
yourself.
Okay, next one.
No Jess slander.
She really tried to
Jess.
be like, next one. Ow, my neck.
Son of a. How dare you? You drink whenever you slander yourself on this. That's a new
That's
rule.
not
I'm making
one
it
of the
right
rules.
Yeah,
I need to
new
see this in
rule.
writing.
If Jess
I-
slanders
sign this
herself,
contract. I sign
she
it.
drinks. All who say I say I.
No one else says I. So
What the fuck, guys? We're trying to be positive
our
here.
clothing is very specific
proximity,
kind of humor
Dina.
that people find very.
Hit us with it.
I said that I like it. I like to force people together.
Me too.
Yeah.
Yeah, because people are forced together a lot of times in real life, and I think it makes it interesting and fun.
No discussion. Shut the fuck
Next.
up.
Oh, we know Dina likes this one. Fake relationship.
Love triangle. Go. Oh, yeah. I like fake relationships.
Yep.
Jess,
I like them too. Yes, that's a yes.
just to be different, fuck you guys. Fuck being fake. Let's be authentic here, yo.
Okay.
All right.
It's the basis of my marriage.
Secret billionaire. Secret billionaire.
Yeah, stupid.
Dumb.
Dislike. Donate your money, asshole.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
There's literally a reality
There's
show
no
going on about this.
Bill
and
Gates.
Bullshit.
Yeah. Got it.
Someone get him a medal
Oh,
that says,
yeah.
congratulations, you won capitalism. Donate the rest.
Yeah. You did it. You did the
Achievement Award.
capitalism. You did fantastic. You have all the non-fungible
Tokens?
toads. I don't know.
Toads?
Toads.
Yeah.
Yes, toads.
Monkeys
correct.
is all I
Yes.
see.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. The guy is hundreds of years older. The immortal trope.
I'm doing that, but I don't like it. It feels gross. But I'm doing it anyway.
I see the appeal. And I've liked books I've read like that, but it also is a kind of gross. Because the power dynamic will never be equal
Twilight.
between an 18-year-old
Twilight.
and a 377-year-old.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's weird. It doesn't ever not be weird. I can't. I mean, I haven't read
Yeah.
enough to tell you that with situations where it works. I'm sure Dina's will work because Dina's amazing.
Dina's amazing.
Yeah, I'm negative on
Thanks,
that.
guys.
True
What
story.
if we... There's also not enough flipped of, like, the woman is hundreds of years older.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Where's
Oh,
my undead immortal cougar?
that's not gonna work.
Undead?
It's not gonna work.
She's a zombie now?
But vampire, man.
Vampire.
Okay.
Right, vampire kind of undead. Anyway, not discussing. It's fine.
I don't think
Okay.
it's
All
just
right.
dead, right? Okay.
The grumpy one and the sunshine one.
Yes, I love that. It's so much fun. I like to have an excited character and like okay.
Would you say
100%
that-
agree. I like it in romance and also friendships.
Yeah, I
I
think
love
that's
it in
super,
friendships.
super realistic to a lot of relationships. Everyone knows their grumpy friend, my producer Shawn, and the peppy friend me. So, you know, me and Shawn are that trope.
You are.
I am
was like,
both to
what, you
myself.
are?
So
Yeah, we are.
the sunshine one.
Yeah, that's us.
yeah.
That's us.
Isn't it so cute?
so
When I
cute.
noticed it a couple weeks ago, I was like, "Oh my god!"
That's so cute. Okay.
I hate it here.
I'm gonna cry into my cup that I bought from Don't Make It Weird podcast.
Store.me.
Why is she so good at this?
Yeah, you guys don't promo yourselves enough, so I'm here.
Yep.
The cup
Yeah.
turns water into wine. It's fine.
We don't. We need to
for
whore
one.
ourselves out more.
TM.
Who did this to you?
Oh, the who did this to you trope.
Oh,
Yeah.
hot.
Did you say hot?
No, I said hot, but I'm gonna say no.
Hot,
Yeah.
but no.
I like
Hot
it.
because it's hot, but like you're hovering, so like
Mm. I like it, and because of that TikTok that made me feel terrible about myself, that like, oh, do you like the "who did this to you" trope? Because no one protected you when you needed protecting, so now you're attracted to people who make you feel protected. And then I deleted TikTok. The end. Daniel.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay. So here's why I hate it. Because in social media and in life, we're against the white knighting. We're against the trying to save the person. And I feel like this just kind of sets you up to, I don't know, be like, don't white knight and mansplain to me, but save me, Sir Knight. Sending false messages here. Yeah.
It is romanticizing. Like,
I don't mind white knighting.
Yeah. And that's what "who did this to you" is. It's white knighting.
Okay, but when Daniel goes into like the replies of some weird dude that's like replying to your tweet,
Daniel
is
doesn't
that
white
white
knight
knight?
so much as he trolls back the troll, which is fantastic.
I just like talking with them. I know,
and like there's a couple other guys on Twitter that do that for me, and I appreciate
and
it.
here's
Like
the thing,
ranted Daniel.
I never do it unsolicited. For those of you guys who don't know, when I go in to troll these weird reply guys and dudes in the DMs,
he gets tagged in.
Yeah, I wait to get tagged in. I wait for my turn. I get permission because I know that all the ladies that I know here can handle their own shit and don't need me. But
that's the difference. That's why it's not white knighting, because you're not just
the
swooping in
best
to
was when
save her.
Daniel like spewed like fake facts to someone because it was
That was so good.
And it
was,
totally
like,
stopped them
straight-
in their tracks, and they were just like,
Yeah.
So now they just think it's true.
It's like something science.
no, it was a
Daniel made
history.
up-
I was doing
I'm sorry.
a.
What was? Do you guys remember what the tweet was? Because I don't. It was mine.
Yeah, it was.
I
it was.
said. It was something.
It was about a word, and I came in and pretended like I was a
Hold on.
person
The
who knew
vagina.
the history of
was this
like.
the one where the guy told you to relax and just get laid or something?
Yeah, I think so. I said that dictionary implies the existence of vagina-tionary. And then someone was like,
okay.
Actually, I don't think that dick in dictionary stands for dick in penis. And I was like,
And then I was like, well, actually, the history of the word dick in Latin means... I just made up a whole bunch of...
Yeah, they made up a whole fake thing, and then they just
And you know he
believed
didn't
it.
fact check it.
He did not.
Yeah.
He was just like,
no.
Which goes
He
to
could
show,
have
said,
like, men will
I
believe
stand
other
corrected or
men
something like that,
in
yeah.
anything, but never women when they're making a fucking joke.
It's true.
Obviously, the
They're
dick.
like, yeah, he's a guy. He knows what he's talking about.
Yeah.
Listen, all any woman wants is a man to teach her about her own anatomy. Okay?
You're right.
Yes. Like, I lay eggs.
Yes.
Just
You
let me tell
vacuum
you...
before you're ready to lay eggs.
Yeah, I vacuum
Yes,
and then I
that's when I
immediately
clean my house.
lay eggs. Yeah.
Hey, Jess, why don't you sit back and for the next 90 minutes, let me show you how my penis is the solution to all of your problems.
Why
I'm gonna not do
why are
that.
you like this?
Unless your penis vacuums my floor, which would be fantastic.
Can you imagine if it just like
Yeah, and also
helicoptering? What happened?
really weird
you've sucked a penis, but has a penis ever sucked you?
That's a tweet.
Yeah,
Put it in your dress.
That's the one.
Put it in your dress.
Like 200
That's the cold open. We are all about storytelling here. And as such, we try to share a fun story each week. Maybe it'll be embarrassing. Maybe it'll be hilarious. We will let you, the audience, find out.
It's story time with Dinosaurus.
Okay. I'm remembering now why this is so horrifying. So, I need a 2-letter name.
Jess.
Jar Jar.
Ty.
JT.
Ty is perfect.
Oh, okay.
Let's
I
go
did
with
it wrong.
Ty.
I think 2 names. Jar Jar. Sorry.
So, as people know, I was in a cult.
No.
And
What?
I was supposed to, my parents were supposed to pick out who I was going to marry, right?
2
Indian
goats.
So-
man, literally from India.
Yeah. But at one point, I was in a high school that both my parents happened to be teachers at, and they decided that they were gonna pick out my husband from the high school guys that I was.
Just for clarification, you were 11, 12 years old at the time?
I was 10 at the time of
10.
the story.
Okay. Good to know.
Yeah. So And I was in the high school, so they were high school age. Yeah, so they, my parents, they didn't say anything to the guy. Like, they weren't making it weird or anything. They were just telling me, like, hey, he'd be
an ideal mate for you, Dinifer.
Yes, and I was socially inept and awkward.
You were 10.
And
Same.
I
Jess?
might have let this information spill. I might have let this information spill to somebody that I thought was a very close friend. I thought that I had made a friend and I hadn't. Oh, fuck you. So you know who you fucking are.
Oh.
Do I know who they are?
We know why Dina has trust issues.
Yeah. That all stemmed from her. Fuck her. Anyway. So I told her this in confidence. And one day we were in the locker room after soccer practice, showering and whatever, getting dressed. Or I realized that
don't make it weird, you guys.
We were just in the locker room, like.
Guys, she said the thing. She said the title of the thing.
She did.
I didn't know people showered after gym. That wasn't a thing that happened in my school.
That didn't happen for me until
we had
freshman year in high
separate
school.
stalls.
So
we had stalls, and we had
we didn't at Carmine. It was a one big shower room with a bunch of shower heads. But most people showered in their swim trunks. They didn't get naked.
People just didn't shower at my. We just didn't shower after gym. That just wasn't a thing.
Oh, really?
All right.
Yeah.
No, all the girls on my soccer team, because we had individual shower stalls.
Yes.
So it's totally private.
Yeah.
It was like going to like a campground shower stall or whatever. Anyway, we were after soccer practice. I might have broken her finger or something. Anyway,
wait, how?
It's a separate story.
Very quickly, how?
That's a different story.
During soccer practice, we were training.
A sport where you don't use your hands.
Yeah.
She got in my fucking way, and
Are we gonna swap that in and choose your adventure after this, or
can
slot that in? That's what she said.
We can.
I don't do sports, but I don't. How do you
sports ball?
How do you break your finger?
Because it was at her side, and I aimed. I was a good shot. Like
she aimed.
I don't.
She's a Hawkeye, as we know.
I've never soccer balled, so I'm very impressed already.
I'm a good kicker. Anyway, so after soccer practice, she was very mad at me because her hand was fucked up. She should have gone to the hospital. That was the school's negligence. Anyway,
negligence.
She told everybody in the locker room that this was the guy that my parents had in mind to marry me.
I mean, was he good looking at least?
What
was he hot?
the fuck?
Oh, he's super hot.
Oh, I forgot. Everyone adds
every tie is hot, you guys. Come on.
Listen,
Dina sent me a picture after.
I will.
Jess, you missed this from an actually early episode, but thanks to us understanding Dina's semi-autobiographical story that she wrote, everyone at her high school is hot, men and women. No uggos at her high school.
I'll send Jess pictures of my high school, but I don't have an ugly person from my high school.
Yeah.
I mean,
you send me the
actually, my high
book,
school
please?
was also weirdly hot. Interesting.
Yeah,
that's a thing. Maybe people just hot.
Dina, you attended that high school? Everyone at the high school that you went to was hot and you attended that high school? Are you trying to say?
Only the one that she was gonna marry were hot.
No. I'm talking about you, Jess.
Are you trying to say that I'm ugly?
No.
Daniel.
This is at Jess. Jess said everyone at her own high school was also weirdly hot. Jess attended
Jess and I
her
went to the same
attended
high
her
school.
high school. So therefore, Jess, what are you?
The person who was gonna marry Dina was
hot.
me.
No, that's not.
Full circle,
Plot twist.
baby.
Plot twist.
Okay, we gotta stay focused here. So she told everybody, and I was a little bit embarrassed, but I didn't have the social skills to understand how embarrassed I should be, because I did not understand that people talk yet. Because people in the cult didn't, like, everybody knew everything, but it wasn't like presented in like a nasty gossip. It was like, oh, let's pray for them. So anyway, I didn't understand, I didn't comprehend how bad this was about to be for my high school experience.
Sorry, so all the cult people went to the same high school as you?
No.
Okay.
This was not a...
Okay, separate.
It was
Yeah,
Cult
I mean,
High School. That's what it was called.
It was cult
Cult
adjacent
High
high school.
I got it.
It's cult adjacent, so like there's another story there. Okay.
It was near.
that summer, it was like a week later that we went on to summer break or something like that. And I was at a water park. And I hadn't thought any more about it.
And just to be clear, because you've said this in a prior episode, were you wearing the cult-approved bathing suit?
Wow.
Yes.
Which
It's
is
a
that?
potato
Again,
sack with
what that
holes
is.
cut out for your legs and your arms.
It's like a oversized t-shirt that my dad had and men's swimming trunks.
Yeah, a
so we
very,
went to the water
very
park.
different water park experience. Gotcha.
Yeah, I was basically drowning the whole time.
Just put a pin in that conversation.
She was swimming in her
I wanna know
swimsuit before she
more.
even got in the water.
She went to the nude beach, guys.
Yes, you did.
I live next.
So I'm there
nude
having a
water
good
park.
time, and I get up to the top of like the big slide or whatever. And guess who the lifeguard is?
Is it
Officer
Ty?
Longleader? Oh, so yeah, Ty?
It's Ty.
Oh my god.
Ty. Yeah, Ty.
It's Ty.
Did he give you mouth to mouth?
And he looks.
Oh.
No.
Okay.
Did he
looks at me.
resuscitate you?
He looks me dead in the eye, and he says, "I just want to make this really clear that I'm not going to marry you."
What an asshole.
And he says it
Okay,
in
hold
front
on.
of everybody.
Hold on.
What?
Fuck that guy.
What a fucking asshole. That was so unnecessary.
No offense, but I hope he drowns.
But she was also probably
Yes.
7 years younger than him. I think that might be appropriate boundary setting.
Oh my god.
But he doesn't have to say it. Like, you don't have to
I
say
don't
anything.
fault him.
Just don't say anything.
Okay,
Yeah,
you
I
don't
don't-
I
say
don't fault him for it.
I am never gonna marry you.
That's
I don't fault
anybody.
him for it because can you imagine realizing that 2 of your high school teachers were picking you out to marry their daughter that's 10 years old and you're 15?
Allegedly.
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 But he shouldn't have said anything.
Okay, so he said something and I was like, I don't, what are you talking about? And I tried to play it off, and then I go down the slide or whatever, and I come back up, and by the time I come back up, I find out that he has texted everybody in the entire high school that I am now stalking him and trying to marry him.
Okay, yeah, no, he's an asshole.
Yeah, no, at that point he's an asshole, yeah.
No,
yeah,
we hate him.
Yeah,
Tell me,
I lost sympathy. Yeah, fuck him.
Unrelated, but like, do you know his address? I'm curious.
Yeah, totally unrelated. Yeah,
Say
can
that
you
again?
No,
yeah,
I'm
just
totally
curious.
unrelated, but tell me his address.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll find it.
and send the most recent photo that you have.
Yeah.
Of him.
Yeah, I just want to send him like a thank you card.
Like,
or
like
something.
where does
Or
he
basket
work?
go
Who's
there
his
or anything.
employer?
Yeah, so that's when I came back to school the next year, like for whatever the next grade was, and yeah, everybody knew.
Asshole.
Everybody knew.
Asshole. And then now he's watching this episode, being like,
Clearly.
"Boy, oh
Ty is
boy,
here.
did I fuck up?" So I just want to tell
missed
him,
out.
"Hey, fuck you, Dina's mine." And you
This
fucked
could have
up.
been my soulmate.
I wish. No. I don't blame him either. It was very predatory and it was very.
No.
Yeah.
That is embarrassing, so I feel bad.
All right, so for the next time that we do this, for our next story time, we've got Choose Your Own Adventure. Dina, what do you have for us?
Well, actually, today we are going to throw in a little story from Daniel for the folks to pick from too, if that wins the poll.
Oh.
We'll have to like clip this so that people can pick. So Daniel, what's your story time?
Mine is the time I had an article written about me in a newspaper about underage drinking / the time I got lost in downtown Nashville.
Ooh.
Okay. All right. I have me becoming Hannah Montana.
Love that.
We got another wig story.
I love it.
Oh.
And also the time I broke someone's finger.
Oh, so from story time.
Wow, what a coincidence.
That's crazy.
Oh my
that's so
goodness.
bizarre.
Okay, so we have strange and fascinating courtship traditions from around the world, or we have seductive facts about bizarre courtship rituals. I think I like that one.
Probably that one.
I like that one.
Yeah.
All right. Ooh, this one's for
Whatever one
Dina.
had. Yeah.
So I'm going to read these and you guys just give your gut reaction. We'll do like a weird takes kind of format for this, okay?
Got it.
The eyes have it. I'm going to take my headphones off because I can hear myself and it's fucking
The eyes have it?
The eyes have it.
Glaucoma.
Victorian England was repressive when it came to pretty much everything, so it comes as no surprise that their courting culture was extraordinarily repressive, to the point that it was actually quite creative. The Victorians took propriety to eye-popping extremes, like the eye tokens, which were briefly in fashion at the end of the 19th century. No, thankfully, they weren't exchanging actual eyes or anything of the sort. Lovers would exchange tiny paintings of each other's eyes set in jewelry. Not only were the paintings sufficiently modest, they also allowed the lovers to wear them in public without divulging the identity of their beloved. Unless you were really good at recognizing people by their disembodied features, in which case you'd have a great career as a Victorian love detective cut out for you.
Eye babies. Wow. That's hot.
Victorian eye babies.
Victorian eye babies. This was a tradition that the cult started back in the 1700s.
I mean, puritanical craziness. I mean, just you could incorporate this into Nameless. Like, what if that was a thing?
It sounds like my worst nightmare because eye contact is the worst thing.
Just imagine just going up to people and just like holding like a little picture of their eyes up and being like, "Are you mine?
Are you mine?" I just have terrible eyes, so I just.
Oh, that's just slander!
Jesus Christ!
Jess.
Damn it, Jess, we're drinking.
Oh my god!
Listen, I'm just imagining like a Cinderella situation where you're trying to match the eye to the girl.
That's true.
Like the glass slipper.
Yep,
You're just going around.
What happens when, like, because Tim has two different colored eyes. He has a blue eye and a green eye. So
then you have two tokens.
Different color tokens, man.
Yeah, how do you wear them?
But does that make me a whore?
Or how do you wear them?
That would be a whore because she's got two different people's eyes.
That was good.
Oh my god, how many eyes does she have around her neck?
She's got quite a collection of eye tokens, you guys. She's been around the block.
Is it a new NFT?
That's the new NFT.
Eye tokens, NFTs.
Eye baby.
Just starting
NFTs. Okay.
Hashtag NFT.
Go to don'tmakeitweird.nft to buy an eye token. All right. Ready?
Yeah.
Loving spoonfuls. From the 17th century on, Welshmen would carve elaborate wooden spoons to show their interest in a young woman. The spoon had to be carved out of a single piece of wood and bore that young woman's name along the ornate symbols. If the young woman accepted the offer and the couple were married, they would usually display the spoon on the wall of their home.
So this is basically a not meant for each other segment.
It really is. This is all just things that can be world building for Jess right now.
Unless you can carve an ornate spoon, you're fucked.
Yeah. I mean,
so wait, is it a regular spoon, like a spoon you would eat with?
Yeah.
No, I'll show you.
Like
I'll show you. Give me a second.
I'm assuming that they have wooden
What
spoons.
happens to the reject spoons? Do you just have all the spoons of all the women who've rejected you?
You know, you just crossed out the name and just put another name in.
Oh, pretty.
Just carve a new name into the spoon.
Yeah, like how many? Like what if like 10 women have rejected you? You just have a full set of silverware.
Make a new spoon.
What where?
What's that like famous Ryan Gosling movie where he's like in the rain, like doing the whole like
Notebook?
yelling? Yeah, the Notebook.
The Notebook?
Yeah, can you just see them? What do you want? I made this spoon for you.
It has your name on it. All right, one more. We'll do one
That's
more.
the trope that I need.
Okay.
Yeah, one more.
Yeah.
19th century Austrian women had the right idea when they thought of offering something sweet to the man they wanted to marry. But what worked in theory didn't work in practice, for the Austrian women did not provide chocolate or a nice pie or candy. Instead, they brought apple slices, which had been brined in the woman's own armpit sweat. If a man returned the woman's affections, he would dutifully eat the apple slices. The things we'll do for love.
I spit on my computer.
No, there's no way. This was a thing? There's no way.
This is a thing.
It's a thing.
Brine? Like that means you have a
Austria.
jar of it.
No, it's
brine.
yeah, you just keep that thing in your armpit.
Who
Just take a lap.
sweats that much to fill a jar with brine?
It's a process. How much do you love them, Jess? How much do you love them?
I live in Canada. It's very cold. I would actually have to run sprints.
Okay, I live in Florida. It's hot as fuck. I sweat.
Could you fill a jar?
But no,
you just
I
walk
don't-
around with
I
the
don't.
sweat. You gotta sweat.
squeeze out your pit
But
stains
now I'm
into a
wondering
jar.
if that was early deodorant.
What was it?
You smell like apples.
Apples were early. They used rub an apple on your armpit.
I mean, you also have to
No,
think.
you just hold it.
But you also have to
Am
think
I
they're not.
misunderstanding? Do they just
you
put
rub
in
your apple on your armpit like deodorant, and then you just give it to your lover.
Give it to the lover. If he loves
and
you,
if
he'll
they
eat
don't
it.
eat it,
Eat
you're like,
this,
fuck
bitch.
you.
Dutifully. Eat it.
Yeah, that's a fuck you. And I mean, keep in mind, these girls probably didn't shave their armpits back then. That didn't happen until like World War One. So
You know, it's fine.
But
That's fine.
that doesn't matter.
That's fine. That's fine. But
All right, this has been cringy courtship.
what if?
It's
sorry,
just all-
Daniel and
We're not doing weird
Shawn,
takes.
What
by
if
the
there
way.
was like a woman you were very,
Yeah.
very into, and you very much wanted them, but in order to have them date you, you had to eat their armpit apple? Would you do it?
yeah,
Absolutely.
100%. No question.
No question.
Yeah, not even.
Interesting.
Wouldn't hesitate.
I have questions.
Yep,
not even
I'm
a
gonna
second thought,
question. My love is not infinite.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, I agree.
Can you ever look
I'm-
at them the same after they ate your armpit sweat?
You know, I liked you a minute ago, but then you just ate that, and now I'm good.
Yeah, like I was really into you, but that was weird, man.
I'm just Tim and I have so many like boundaries, and I just don't. I don't think I could cross that.
You don't
Would
think you can
Tim
cross
eat
that
your
boundary?
armpit apple? Do you think? Can you go ask him right now?
Yeah, could you ask him
I
real
think
quick?
he would actually.
Could you ask him real quick?
Could you
Thank you,
actually?
Dina.
Oh,
Oh my
God.
gosh, she's doing it.
Yes, she is.
He's doing it.
And we're going to the Tim Cam,
Listeners,
everyone.
she's left her seat.
Tim Cam.
A few moments later.
And he said, "I'll reenact it." No.
I don't know what I expected.
That's a hard no.
Yeah.
That's like
You asked, like, would you eat my armpit
anytime
apple?
we ever ask Dina to ask
I-
Tim something, it's usually pause. No.
I
What did you
no.
ask
So
him?
what I asked him, I walked out there and I was like, "Hey babe, quick question. If I put an apple under my armpit, just like, and then like give it to you, like, would you eat it?" And he thought,
To prove his love. That's the whole
Prove his
thing.
love,
It's like
that's the
his
key.
courtship ritual.
This is
I
how
didn't
he
do that, I'm
gets the
sorry.
girl.
yeah.
I didn't do that. We'll circle back.
We'll circle back.
We'll
I don't
circle.
believe him.
Next
I don't believe it.
Valentine's Day, we'll talk more about apple armpit situations.
Oh man! All right, guys, we've gone incredibly far over our allotted time because this happens every time we have Jess on here because we fucking love Jess the Mess and we love love. We love Valentine's Day.
We do.
So you know, as always, guys, if you have a weird take, you can always give us a weird take at hashtag weird takes, and we'll probably read on the show. You can also leave us a voicemail if you liked "Kiss from a Rose" by Rance and you want to
Sing to us, please.
Sing to us, for the love of God, sing to us. You can leave us a voicemail at 347-69 weird. That's 347-699. 347.
We go back to Val Venus.
Yeah.
Circling back.
Circling back.
Hello, ladies.
And guys,
Call us.
before we get out of here, before we do our closing, do you mind? I know we've already gone over take. If you just give me like 2 minutes or less, just to be cheesy and get on a little soapbox here and say a couple things. Would that be okay?
I'll allow it.
Okay.
Yeah. We joke around a lot on this show.
Wait.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Get your
No,
drink.
she's getting ready to cheers.
Now I'll
All
allow
right,
it.
thank you. I appreciate
You
that.
gotta make the peeing noise.
We joke around a lot on this show.
I can't put more in this.
And we love our tropes. We love our romance tropes, and you know, even sometimes the cynical takes. But you know, Valentine's Day is something that I definitely truly love, and I think that sometimes we forget just to say how much we care about the people in our lives and the people that mean a lot to us. And you know, for me, I'm so grateful to have an incredible wife, to have a daughter that I love more than anything in this world, and to have an incredible family, just to have friends that have been with me lifelong. And, sometimes I want to make sure that even in this, in a little recorded podcast, I get a chance to say that I love you guys. And I'm so grateful for that. And producer Shawn, Dina, Jess, I love you guys. I love getting to do this, getting to be out there, and anyone that taken a minute and listened to our shows, looked at anything that we've written, man. And I just, sometimes people get down on Valentine's Day and they get upset, they get lonely, they get all that. And I want you to know that even if I don't know you personally, even if it's just, we're just people on the internet together. If you happen to come across this, I want you to know that you're loved, that we love you too. And that whatever you're going through, things get better. And we appreciate you being with us on the show.
Well, shit. That took a serious turn.
I know. I don't do it often. I apologize.
I love you too, buddy.
This cup is full of my tears.
I love you too.
Yeah. But also, yeah,
true.
he's right, though.
And Shawn, just want you to know I sent you my search history.
Let's emphasize the positivity that Daniel just said. And just reiterate that Valentine's Day can be hard for a lot of people on the internet.
Yes.
And in real life. And you are loved, and it should be about celebrating. Yes. Not just like romantic love.
Yes. No matter how
all the
no
loves,
how
not just
crazy
romantic love.
The human race gets, love is absolutely the one thing that we do right, no matter what.
Yes.
So cheers to you guys.
Cheers, buddy. I'll be honest. I thought you were going to just profess your love to me and not say anything serious.
I did too.
Well,
and then you actually said something serious.
Yeah. Well, I'm surprising like that. So
that's good.
But yeah. But don't worry, my search history will
It was
show you
weird.
my professed love. Yeah.
I loved it. I loved it, Daniel.
I love you guys.
So thank you guys so much for tuning in, for checking us out. And we can't wait to get back into our normal shenanigans on the next episode. Jess and Mess, thank you so much for coming out and hanging out with us, man. We're fucking fired up
sorry
always.
for intruding.
No.
No.
That is slander.
Jesus requested you.
Jessifer.
Okay, hold on. We're gonna drink. But also, Daniel, who's on next week's episode?
While we are drinking, let me just tell you guys that on the next episode, I don't know.
I'm pulling up the rundown because I don't have it in front of me the whole time.
Yeah,
like I'm supposed to.
And next week, we're going to be sitting down for an interview with Stormy Lynn. Who wrote The Little Door.
Yeah.
A fucking amazing book.
Shawn, you know the first question I'm going to ask her, right?
Don't ask her weird shit, Daniel.
No, it's something only Shawn's going to get.
I don't want to get it. I'm afraid.
We're very upset.
Don't worry about it, Shawn. I'll tell you. I'll just save it as a surprise. It'll be fine.
Are you going to ask her if she can feel the power? Is that what you're going to do?
Yes.
Oh, Lord. Yeah, it's a deep cut, you guys.
It's a deep cut.
I don't care.
His character he created when we first started writing together in high school for wrestling.
You guys wrote together?
We wrote together.
We role played as wrestlers. Yes, we wrote
so
out
you
the whole thing.
are a writer.
Oh yeah, he's really good.
Shawn, you do have writing out there.
Yes.
Not that kind.
Yeah,
but anyway.
And what?
Daniel's
I need to know
first character
why
he
is
ever
this-
created was Storm. That's what the name of the character
My character's name was
so.
Storm. He was a professional wrestler, yes. And his catchphrase was, "Can you feel it? The power of Storm."
I need to read this. Where is it?
Can you
Send
feel
it to
it?
me.
Oh, he's got a whole
It's
file.
on the internet.
Yeah, Shawn's
Is it
got
on the internet?
Yeah.
This could be a story time thing.
Yeah, we might have to do
It's all
a
wrestling
dramatic
stuff, though.
reading.
It's not like it's all promos. You're writing promos from the perspective of a character that you created, like brother, like
yeah, wrestling
Hulk
promos.
Hogan style.
Yeah, we have a whole bunch. Shawn's got incredible. His character's name was Shawn Cage.
It's true.
Shawn Cage.
Yeah.
Shawn Cage. Yeah.
Why is this all wrestling?
Dungeon Shawn.
Oh God.
Oh.
That's the first thing that I ever said to Shawn when we met, too.
Dungeon Shawn?
Shawn, I didn't say this, and I didn't put it up too early.
My
I didn't say
message
it.
to him.
Yep.
The first
Instead,
time that I ever
Dungeon
heard
Shawn.
anything from Dina was when I showed her this.
It's the Don't
The
Make
theme
It Weird
song with the
podcast.
intro. And she did a selfie video saying, "Oh my God, it sounds so good." And that was the first time I ever talked to her.
It's true. For the longest time, I was their go-between because, professional. Yeah.
I was scared to talk to him.
Yeah. Sean's surprisingly intimidating.
He went from producer Shawn to reproducer Shawn. Like, what are you supposed to do with that? Daddy Podcast. The Podfather.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, so we might have to do that. We might have to do a dramatic reading of our freshman year high school professional wrestling.
I'll show you yours if you show me mine.
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, it's happening.
We're just gonna do that.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll show you mine if you show me yours. How about
There we
that?
go. So guys, thank you so much for tuning in. We're going to just start over on telling you where to find us. Jess, where can the folks find you?
They can find me on Twitter at JessLTWrites. That is Jess LT. I don't know what LT stands for. Rights. That's where you can find me.
I do.
Little Twitter.
Little Twitter. Jess, aka Little Twitter.
It stands for non-fungible token.
Non-fungible token. You can find Jess's stories in Not Meant For Each Other and in the upcoming Anthology Heroes that all of us are in. And you can find me on Twitter at Dan Q Writes Thing. That's Dan Q Writes Thing.
It's actually Donk.
It's actually Donk with a French accent.
It's a French accent. I'm okay with Donk. And Dina, where can the folks find you?
You can find me on Twitter at DinosaurusD. That's a D like these nuts.
And producer Shawn, we got a website for our little podcast. Where can the folks find it?
It's at dmiwpodcast.com. dmiwpodcast.com. You can check out all our episodes. You can shop our merch. You could even shoot us a donation if you want to. If you like what you see, give us some money because this is all out of pocket. We don't make any money off of this.
Every donation, all button a button.
Like literally every single cent spent on mugs like what Jess has goes right back into the show and still doesn't cover it. So please, if you like it.
We're poor. Please help us.
Please.
Oh my God,
I'm
Jess
so
is going to be the
broke.
model now.
We're going to start an Only Shawn
We're all
account.
starving to death.
Only Shawn? That's not happening.
Yeah, it's happening, buddy.
Only Shawn.
And
Story.don'tmakeitweird.net.
Shawn, where can the folks find you on Twitter, buddy?
On Twitter, I am at Chase Holdu. And tonight, I am having a low-carb, high-protein, high-fat salad from a hamburger joint that I love here in the San Francisco Bay Area called Jeffrey's Hamburgers in San Mateo.
Not a sponsor.
It's going to be
Not a sponsor.
Not a sponsor. But call me, Jeffrey.
Call us, baby. And thank you for all the love, guys.
Send my
Thank you
name.
guys so much for tuning in. We'll check you out next time. Jazz hands.
Don't Make It Weird, hosted by Daniel Quigley and Dinosaurus. Produced and edited by me, Shawn Holden. A very special thank you to our Valentine's Day date this evening, the incomparable Jess the Mess. You can find her on Twitter at JessLTWrites. Pre-orders for Heroes, an anthology by Lost Boys Press featuring legends reimagined by our very own Dinosaurus and Daniel, Jess the Mess, and many more talented authors are available now. Check it out at lostboyspress.shop. From all of us here at Don't Make It Weird, we love you, and we hope you have a very special Valentine's Day.